Hello Amas, welcome to Jolly Farm. Here we do pig rearing and Azola farming. Our pig farm is very unique. Do you know why? We feed our pigs on 70 to 80% plant materials. By so doing, we cut the cost of feed by over 90%. Amas, do you know the secret ingredient? The secret ingredient is Azola.
Amas, look around me. What do you see? Oh my goodness, a super farm, integration. If you look at this, multi-story gardens. And if you look behind me, that is a pigsty with over 40 pigs, super. And here, we've got over 100 ponds of the secret ingredient. That's why we're here. We are in Murang'a County, Kafuruge town. Kwama internet. A very smart guy who's integrated technology with farming. You can be able to view your farm from any place you are. And if you need that, give him a shout. Guys, if you're new to our YouTube channel, kindly hit the subscribe button, like, and share. And today, we do this. I know you're expecting it to be full. No, it's not. But the amount of plant protein spread in this basket here is almost equivalent to 10 kilos of soybean. How much weight do you need to carry such amount of soybean? How much is the price of this? Almost 1 cent. And how much is the price of 10 kilos of soybean? Yet, what is the multiplication rate of this particular amount of plant? In 24 hours, it does triple multiplication or double. So in 24 hours, this amount of Azola filled in this basket is supposed to be double or triple. So even if I take away one and give to my chicken or pigs, I still have 2 more. And that's why it's always evident that a farmer who adapts the new farming trends always makes a kill. We want to know how this farm started with 40 pigs, went to 0, then started over again, and now it's doing 45, 50 pigs, and with over 100 ponds of Azola. What was the secret? And first, let's get the farmer's testimony. We love you.
Jolly Farm started a while ago, where we used to have 40 pigs in our farm. But we were just struggling about the cost of feeds now and then, up the time that we were not getting the profits, and also the cost of feeds were just increasing. And that forced us to reduce the population of the pigs on our farm, up the time that we reduced up to 1 pig, but we were just have a potential of rearing the pigs, but the cost of feeds were the greatest burden to us. But upon remaining with 1 pig at the farm, I came across in a certain platform across a aquatic plant which you used to call it Azola. At that time, I experimented it using one pond in our farm. I started with 1 pond with 1 pig in our farm. At that time, I was just feeding it 1 pound, and I said at the time that it was 1 pound, it just multiplied every day. That's in 24 hours. The Azola was just multiplying. With one pig, I used to feed it daily, up to the time that our pig become an extra sack that is on heat. And on heat, we just tried, and then at that time we managed to serve it using AI method. At the time we serve it at AI method, then we managed to track its pregnant cycle up the time that it came to bear the piglets. And I was shocked at the time that piglets, at first we were not able to, our pigs were not on heat, but with aid of Azola, I was shocked up the time that I get to come across that our pigs have, our one pig has bear to us has bear to us 12 winners, 12 piglets. And that time I keep feeding them Azola, and then I have an idea that if 1 pound can have ability to serve one pig and bear 12 piglets, what if I can add some pounds so that I could get the amount pounds so that I could raise up to 5? At that time, then I constructed another 4 pounds that become the, and then we get the population of 5 pounds. And also that 5 pounds, they also keep multiplying daily up the time that that piglets we used to feed them exclusively, and they were good in health, they were more strong up the time that we have a successful winning. At that time we have a successful winning. Also within no period of time, the pig which we used to bear 12 pigs, it was then again on heat cycle. At the time that it was heat cycle, then we just serve it using another AI, but we change the breed. At first we change the breed and also shift to other AI breed. And that time our pigs keep multiplying daily, multiplying at every month, and also weight, it keep gaining weight daily up to the time that we shift from 12 pigs, that's 13 pigs in additional with 12 winners up the time that we shift, and then we hit the target of that pigs on our farm. At that period, at that time, we get to know that Azola is a best protein plant which can help not only feeding the pigs but also cut the cost of pig and make sure that the pig, and also make sure that the pig is more strong and good enough. At that time, we add another pounds. From 5 pounds we add to 30 pounds, and then from that pounds we keep adding pounds daily on our daily basis up the time that our pigs keep multiplying. Also their weight was good. Others we choose to feed them, others we choose to serve them as balls, and others balls for collection of semens, and other we used to sell them as pork for our farm. And we were shocked that our farm proved to us that our pigs has the delicious taste and different taste from the other pigs which they used to feed them the commercial feeds.
Chairman.
Yes.
Bwana Aaron, how are you?
I'm fine.
Very young, but you're doing wonders.
Yeah.
Hey, how did you start? Is it out of passion?
Yeah, it's just my passion. Yeah.
How is Azola taking you?
Azola, at first it was some challenge, but by now Azola is making me to do wonders in my life.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, true.
I hear that this crop, not even here, I was reading that Azola will multiply within the shortest time.
Yeah.
How many hours?
48 hours.
48 hours?
Yeah.
Double. It's
Yeah, double.
Someone would ask you a question.
Okay.
According to experience, does this Azola require a certain type of climate, or it can just be grown anywhere? Because remember, these are artificial pools or ponds you're using.
Yeah, Azola doesn't require any climate. It just requires a lot of care and maintenance of it, and then it could be great. Yeah.
Now, what are some of the immediate benefits that you've seen while using Azola on your pigs?
Okay, the immediate which I have that is unforeseen for my pigs is that pigs, their weight used to gain daily. Yeah. At first, at the time which I was not using Azola, it's the weight was just gaining one per week, one weight per week. But upon shifting up to the Azola, the weight just get in one day, that's 1.5 kilograms of Azola of the weight of the pig. That's why I'm saying that Azola has more benefits due to its nutrients value. It's used to gain daily. Yeah.
Okay. Make me understand something.
Okay.
A pig. How do you measure the amount of Azola you give a pig? Because I want to believe that too much of something is poisonous. Even if it's honey, if you take honey is sweet, if you take a lot of honey, it will still harm you. Does this Azola have any harm to the pig when you give it in excess?
Yeah, true.
So then, if that's the case, so what is the maximum amount you can give to a pig, or how do you give a pig?
Yeah, okay. In a pig, we used to feed them for you have different stages of pigs. Yeah, we have the piglets, we have the winners, finishers, and then the boars or gilts. So you cannot compare the measure of the amount of food which you feed the gilt or the boar with the piglets. Yeah, that's so the piglets. Most of them they used to be together. So about seven piglets. So piglets you can at that time they used also as they feed for Azola also they get from their mother. So that is very difficult for the piglets to know how amount of the Azola they used to consume per day due to feeding them from their mother. But for the winners, as you can see here, winners, we have already weaned them from their mother and now they are independent. Though they are together so that we put them together to prevent the stressing them. So the winners, about one winner has ability to consume about 0.5 kilogram of Azola. So if you have 10 winners, they need 5 kilograms of Azola per day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Guys, 10 winners, 5 kilograms of Azola. What about the boars or the mature ones, the gilts?
Yeah. The gilts at that time they are already matured. So their body, we are just making them to be fattened due to Azola also have, that Azola also have a lipid layer, lipid content. Yeah. Protein help in bodybuilding also. We have the lipid and also phosphorus for body formation, for strong bones formation. Yeah. So for the gilts, we need to integrate with other green feeds. For our case, we used to feed them green feeds, also the green vegetables. So let's say that it's like 3 kilograms of Azola mixed with 2 kilograms of the feeds, and then incorporate them thoroughly and in a good way, and then feed them for the whole day. One gilt, that's 5 kilogram, 3 kilogram of Azola and 2 kilogram of green vegetables.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I now see, when you talked about cutting the cost of feed by over 90%, I can now reason with you.
Okay.
Guys, this is what we call smart urban or peri-urban farming.
Yeah.
A very small space, but super utilized. In this farm, you are producing, number 1,
Azola.
number 2,
Pork.
3,
Semen.
4,
Vegetables also.
amazing.
Yeah.
We have over 200 raised gardens. Guys, look at this smart idea. The gardens along the wall. Super nice. Over 100 Azola ponds. We have over 80 pigs. Actually, you said most of them have been sold off.
Yeah.
When we came in, we could see even some of them being sold off. A slaughterhouse and all that. That is super amazing.
Great.
Super amazing. So, you mean you use Azola?
Yeah.
And these vegetables you have here, which are some of them?
Yeah, we have spinach, sukuma wiki, and spinach and sukuma wiki. Most of the great population is sukuma wiki and spinach.
So you take sukuma wiki, spinach, Azola.
Yeah, with other supplements, that is coriander, also carrots. Also we used to include, and also banana stems. But we don't use banana stems frequently due to high fiber content. So we need to ferment them so that it could be respirated and also break some fiber content so that it could be easy to be digested by the pigs at the farm.
Guys, you're going far.
Okay.
A very young man. How old are you?
I'm 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
Oozing out knowledge like nobody's business. You don't use fresh bananas, you see.
Yeah.
First you ferment them
Yeah.
before you give to the
Pigs.
Wow. Wow. I've noticed something. This land here is gently sloping,
Yeah, true.
but your ponds have not been built in a sloping manner. You've built like in a staircase.
Yeah.
By doing that, what is it that you are considering?
Yeah, at first I'm concerning about floods and also to obtain the maximum amount of water so that you could able and inability to identify the how many kilograms can be produced by one pond in one day. But for our case, we have more ponds in our farm, so we used to harvest about 3 ponds per day. 3 ponds, not per day, but in a day we used to harvest about 7 ponds. We wait for 1 to 2 hours, and then we sell to our farmers. Yeah.
For use?
Yeah, for use.
Okay, let me understand something. These farmers that you're selling to, is it for consumption? Like they're going to feed their animals on, or they're going to use it for propagation?
That's according to farmers' choice. Yeah, let me say that according to farmers' choice, some of them they used to, and also applying as manure to vegetables.
Oh.
Yeah, true. That's as you know, Azola has also a high percentage of nitrogen fixing bacteria, and the time that you apply them in the vegetables also, yes, it's rich of nutrients, and also others used to feed them poultries, which poultry it mostly help in egg formation, so it make strong shells, and also the yolk be good enough and strong enough. Yeah, and also others used to feed the dairy feeds, yeah, dairy animals, and also it added the butter content. Yeah, butter content, that's the ones which are raising the breeds, let's say like Asia, yeah, Freshan, those it raise the butter content, the milk. Yeah.
Wow. Guys, a young farmer oozing out knowledge. So, let me ask you, Mr. Aaron.
Okay.
If I want to buy this Azola, let's say I'm in Mombasa, to plant in Mombasa, do you sell to me in fresh form, or again it has to be wilted before it's sent to Mombasa?
No, at that time we have the various containers which cannot, as you know, Azola does not. You can also propagate it, or you can plant it in containers and then transport it to Mombasa. Yeah, you can transport. It cannot be wilted due to an aquatic plant. Yeah.
So for planting, you don't wilt.
Yeah.
But the one that is wilted,
yeah,
is now the one that is just directly used by animals.
Yeah, with the purpose of wilting, that to reduce moisture content. Yeah.
Very well. Just like wilting napier grass before you feed the cows.
Yeah, true.
The same thing you wilt the Azola so that you increase the dry matter.
Yeah, dry content matter.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So you said you've paid attention to these water tables to control flooding.
Flooding, yes.
My last question for you. This water that you use in the Azola ponds, do you use just the same water? Because I've not seen an inlet and an outlet like in a fish pond.
Okay.
Here I've just seen the ponds with the stagnant water and very green. Okay. How do you do it?
Yeah, as you can see here, we use the dam lining for our case. So it could be very difficult to get inlet and outlet due to the small. We are just like a small farming, but already keeping more ponds, bringing more Azola ponds. That's why let me say that at the time that we could use to draw all water from the ponds, we used to pour them, to remove them using a bucket or any tools that can be used to pour water. And for our case, we don't just let the water we don't pour it outside as just a symbol. No, we at the time that we harvest all Azola, I'm talking about replacing the ponds. The water which is available, we utilize them in vegetables. Yeah, during watering of vegetables.
Okay.
Due to you have some nutrients which for our case you use the manure from the pig waste. So that's at the time also we have, although it's about to exclude it, but it's still some at the time that we applied the vegetables. Also it's like also we are applying the manure, so we are doing double tasks. Applying water of the vegetable, that's watering vegetables, and also applying manure
to the plant.
Yeah, in solution form. Yeah,
We call it fertigation.
yeah, true.
Good. We are learning and enjoying. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is wealth.
Yeah,
Knowledge is key.
true.
It has been the best moment.
Yeah,
And he's the youngest
boy.
interviewee
Yeah,
we've brought on M Agriculture. I'm so happy to see you at this age with this much knowledge and doing this smart farming. Is it?
yeah.
We want now you to show us around.
Okay.
By the way, if an aimer wants a kilo of Azola, can you sell to them?
Yes, we do. In fact, for those customers which we install the internet for them, yeah, we give them Azola. We install for them one pound of Azola as the bonus. But for those ones which we haven't installed for internet for them, they are being needed to purchase directly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guys, what a smart idea. You mean if I wanted to be installed for internet,
Yeah.
you install for me internet
Yeah.
and the cameras on my farm.
Yeah, true.
So you mean that you'll install for me one free pond of Azola
Yeah, one free pound of Azola.
to encourage me to adopt climate smart agriculture?
Yes.
Aimers who've been requesting for Azola, I've been seeing lots of messages in my inbox. I've been seeing lots of phone calls and my WhatsApp. I don't want to see them again because I'm sharing with you Jolly Farms. Is it Joy or Jolly Farm?
Jolly Farm.
I'm sharing with you Jolly Farms direct contacts. Contact Jolly Farm, place your Azola orders, and you'll be sent as parcels. Is it?
Yeah.
Cheers, Aaron. Do you train people
Yeah.
when they come on the farm?
Yeah.
If you wanna see Aaron, come and learn. Show us around, bro.
Guys, you can also get our daily updates on YouTube channel Jolly Farm. Please remember to like, comment and share. Welcome to Jolly Farm, and here this is our well. A farm without a well, we won't be well. Let's go. Allow me to show you how our farm look like. We have the pig farming and also Azola farming. Please follow me so that I could show you all the steps of our farm, how it look like. These are biosecurity poles. We used to mix water with magadi so that you could sanitize our legs at the time we get inside the pig pen, and also at the time we get outside the pig pens. Here, this inside the pen. Here, this, as you can see here, this wall, this maternity room 2. We have the bulb which generates heat at the night, so that due to their age, they need enough warmth. That's why we have we have set the bulb in this other pen so that it could generate heat for them. And here we have the nipples. Here, water access point. Here, at the time that they feed, they could have free access at the water from the nipples here. Here at this point, here this pig pen 1, this double P means pig pen 1. Here we have the growers. At this point also we have growers, but we just separate them based on their weight and also their body size, so that prevent scrambling for the feed. Here in this pig pen 3 we have large white, which we served it 2 weeks ago. Here this pig pen 4, where we used to keep the ones which have serve them. Here this pig pen 4, which we have served them with the AI. We used to give them with this pig pen 4. Here this pig pen 5, we keep those one which are fattening them at this pen. Then here this pig pen 6, we give those which we kept those which we have castrated in this pen. Here this pig pen 6, those which have been castrated. Then here this pig pen 5 for semen production. That's I'm talking about the males one for semen production in pig pen 7. This pig pen 8. In pig pen 8 we have the females one which we have also served them. We keep them in pig pen 8, and also in pig pen 9 the same. Then also at pig pen 10, those one which are about to get to the farrowing, those which are about to farrowing, we keep them at this pen and also at this pen. Then here we are at the last pen, this pig pen 12. At pig pen 12, those which have just weaned them, that's separating them from their piglets. We keep them at this pen, this pig pen 12.
Aimers, look at this. I scoop. Wow, this is so beautiful. This plant here, this plant can transform your farm. Be it a poultry farm, be it a pig farm. And this is the Azola. Be it your pig farm, be it your poultry farm, and even your dairy farm. This is a plant that is very rich in plant protein. Remember, the cost of feed is so high simply because of the cost of protein. That is soybean, very expensive. But this is a plant that multiplies almost triple or double in 24 hours. If I harvest half of this pond, give it to the pigs, when I wake up in the morning, like tomorrow evening, it is filled. We want to know today, practically, how does this Azola farming take place and what do you need? First, we need to confirm, will the pigs eat this? Let's go. We have fed the pigs and we have confirmed that they can feed on it very well. It is not hazardous. But then, how now can we produce our own Azola? Very fast. This is our tape measure. You will dig a pond. And it's not a must to dig a pond. You can do raised ponds for production of Azola. Or you can do sunken ponds for production of Azola. In this case, we're using sunken ponds. So, you will dig a pond of any convenient length, but the width must not exceed 5 feet. The reason why we say 5 feet, so that you can be able to harvest while on this other side up to halfway, and when you go to the other side, you can harvest the remaining half. And in case of anything that is not normal, it can easily be scooped out. 5 feet width, because you can easily access the pond from any sides. Now, in the depth, like for this farmer here, this farmer has used a depth of 1 foot. Remember, you can integrate Azola with fish farming. Okay? And so, the depth will depend on the purpose of the Azola. This case you're using 1 foot because this Azola is strictly for animal feed. Alright? And therefore we are not so much interested into the depth. But you have to maintain the water levels. Maintain the water levels. They shouldn't go so low, because when they go so low, the oxygen in it is easily depleted. Please, some of you ask questions that have answers in the video. You're quick to click on the video, run away, but there's an answer to the question you want to ask or you've asked in the video or towards the end of the video. And that's why AIM Agriculture will always take it as a personal initiative to educate you detail by detail on every course and also connect you directly to that particular farmer. Our depth is 1 foot. We have maintained the water amount so that we don't have less water and oxygen is depleted. You can see in that particular pond, which developed a fracture. So we have got seepage of water into the ground. And therefore, you can see that Azola is brownish in color. This Azola is more light green in color, which means that this one here has more oxygen. And therefore, there is more photosynthesis taking place. But in the other, because of depletion of oxygen, once respiration takes place and the oxygen in the water is exhausted, then the plants will die. Our target here is to maintain the multiplication process in the highest amount as possible, because this one is the game changer in feeds. We want this Azola to multiply very fast so they can get enough amount to feed the pigs again and the chicken tomorrow. Any convenient length, 5 feet, 1 foot down. After you do your pond, ensure that it cannot leak water. In our case here, we have used a dam liner. You can even make your ponds using plastic containers, the 200 liters drums divided into 2. That's a pond. You can even use cement to make it waterproof. As long as there is no escape of water in these ponds, we are good to go. But the very important aspect here is the quality of water. And remember, this is a plant. As much as we are using it to supply proteins to the animal, there is also a very important component or a very important aspect we need to pay attention to. This plant also needs nutrients. Because once the nutrients in the water are exhausted, then there is not that rapid multiplication. And therefore, fertigation is very, very important. You will get your bag, a journey bag like this one here, in this case, and fill it with well decomposed manure. I repeat, well decomposed manure. When manure is well decomposed, it means it has got nutrients readily available for utility by the plant. But if you get fresh manure, introduce it here, it is now that it will decompose while in the pond. There will be no readily available nutrients for absorption or intake by the plant. In fact, during decomposition, there might be competition of oxygen from the water by the microbes to decompose the manure, and also oxygen for utility by the plant, so that it rapidly multiplies to be used. Our target is to keep all factors constant and maintain the curve for multiplication of the Azola. Double multiplication in 24 hours.